Hi Gus, here is my gift to you. It's a Kaossilator, a Korg Kaossilator, and I'm going to show you how it works. So, the button on the left turns it on, and when all this has settled to L00, you can touch the pad. Check it out. And when you go from left to right, it changes the pitch. And when you go from bottom to top, it changes the intensity. And there are loads and loads of voices. So just turn the wheel to change the voice. And they're all great. Now something about the voices. Can you see this one begins with L? This is lead. All the ones that begin with L are lead voices. But if we go all the way to this symbol, I'm not really sure what that is. Looks like a backwards 6. So that's a trumpet. These are supposed to be real instruments. Piano. Didgeridoo or something? And then, okay, more of these. Real instruments. And then B, this is my favorite. These are the bass. Loads of lovely bass sounds. I can't say bass without saying bass. Bass. Seinfeld. Okay. B is for bass. C is for chord. These are all chord type sounds. Great for if you want to make some house music. Maybe not that one. Okay, S. These are sound effects. To get a bit crazy. Okay, what else? After S is D, and these are drums. And this is great if there's like a room of musicians and you want to just be the drummer. There's no drum kit. You can just set it to one of these Ds. And wherever you go on the pad, it's a different drum sound. So you can hold a beat. Well, I can't. Okay, but better than D is P, because these are drums, but P stands for pattern. So if you keep your finger on it, a drum pattern will play. And when you move your hand, finger, the pattern changes. Let's see. Choose a good one. Okay, let's stay with this one. Now, you've got a pattern, but look, I've still got my finger on it. If I take my finger off, the pattern stops. But we can loop it by pressing this button here, this one on the far right. And this is going to count to 8. And when it's finished counting to, is it 8 or 4? 8. When it's finished counting to 8, that's when you know it's looped. So check it out. Now this pattern is looped. And we can then just jam along with it like this. Or we can loop it. Let's choose a bass. I always start with bass. It's looped. And then we can just keep building and building. Let's put some chords over the top. Now a lead, maybe. I don't know, let's go with... Oh, the zero one's good. That last one's not so good. But this is how you do. This is how you play with the Kaossilator. This is how you make music, how you create. I think it's pretty awesome. The only thing is, you can't save it. If you want to record it, you have to record it into a separate thing. That's what I'm doing here. This is my little... Oh! This is my little Boss mini recorder. Okay. Or maybe you can record it into your phone or some external thing through either the earphone socket here, or on the top here it's got the proper aux out things. But yeah, really cool. So some other tricks. If you hold these two down while you turn it on, this is like a glitch that I read about, and this enables you to record 16 bars. So watch. Let's find a beat. Okay, let's try to 16 bars. Wait, that's 8. Ah. I didn't change it to 16 bars. Okay, hold these down, turn it on. Now, if you hold those two down, again, while it's on, you can change the loop length. So it comes standard as 8, but now we can whack it up to 16. So let's do that. Okay, 16, thank you. Go away. Now let's choose the beat. Okay. Cool. Do some more bass. And something else I like to change is the scale. What? Oh shit. Okay, so hit here, scale. And when I was playing it before, you might have heard some not so good sounding notes. But if we change the scale up to... Where is it? We need fifth. If you change it to a fifth, it makes it so that everything you play sounds okay. So let's choose a voice. Maybe not that one. Stop falling over, please. Okay. Maybe some bass next. Let's put some other sound effects over it. Let's do some real instruments. I didn't loop that, but you don't have to if you're just playing along. Okay, so that's it. What else can I show you? Oh yeah. So it comes, the standard beat, if you put here, this is the BPM, 120. But of course you can turn it right up. So let's get a scale going. I'm going to put it again on fifth because it makes everything sound okay. Let's make it a pattern. Okay, see, that's quite fast. Starts at 120, 122. You can scale. What's the fastest? Proper techno. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty techno, right? Okay, the other thing to show you is, with the beat, while we're talking about the beat, so you can hit that and change it, right? But another thing you can do is tap. And when you tap it, let's make it slow. Ah! Now, whatever you tapped in, that will be the beat, the tempo. So what you can do is, if you're listening to some music and you want to jam along with it, you just tap to the beat, and then this will match that tempo and you can play along with it. It's super cool. And if you know the key of the music you're listening to, hit scale here. No, not scale. Scale and the top one, and then you can change the key. Right now it's in C. Hang on, let me change it to a voice so you can hear the difference. Okay, right now it's in C. You can change it up. Now it's in F. Now it's in G. Now it's in A. Usually if you Google a song, you can find out what key it's in, and then you can just jam along with it. I mean, I would do it now, but with this setup, it's difficult. You know, you'd have to put it into a speaker and then have another speaker with the music and then jam along. Or if you go to like a place where there's loads of musicians playing, take this along with a little speaker and you can jam along with them. Is there anything else I want to show you? Okay, let's do another beat and then I'll show you another little trick. Let's make it back to 120 because that's a nice standard beat. Let's make it a fifth. It's in A, okay, I don't mind. Okay, let's go with that beat. Okay, now we've looped that, let's put some bass in it. Something else on it. Now, this thing on the bottom, this button here, let's find a good voice. That's like a standard voice, right? This thing on the bottom is the arpeggiator and it breaks it. Listen. Remember I said you press these two and it changes the beats? This is 8 beats in bar, not 8 beats in bar, 8, the length of the bar is 8. But if you change it down, check it out. I really like doing that. So there you go. That is the Kaossilator. I hope that this instructional video wasn't too confusing. I hope you have hella fun with it, and yeah,